Sorry for the wind noise. Doing some mudlarking along the Tennessee. Alright, there's tons of pottery. See there? That's got a leaf over the leaf. Tons of this stuff, and right here, an old spoon. Ugh. Got file and something like that. There's an underwear button. A lot of old glass. Look around a little bit, see what we find. Tons of pottery, old bricks. Bottle, looks like it's broken. Yeah. We'll take a look around and let you know what we find. Not super old, but it's a complete bottle. Medicine bottle or something. Pretty neat. Bunch of square nails under that. The pipe stem with it. That's pretty cool. A lot of maybe turn of the century stuff, but nothing real old. This part of the Tennessee was obviously here during a lot of Civil War activity, but I'm not seeing any of that. I'd say it's quite a bit deeper under the sand and stuff that gets pushed up and pulled away over the years, but you never know what you might stumble across. We'll keep looking around, see what we see, take a look at it, and then we'll leave it laying here. So one of the locals told me right up that way, up the hill, there was a grist mill. Went out of operation early 1900s. So that might explain a lot of the stuff out here. Debris. We'll mess around a little more, see what else we find. Not very exciting to look at, but if you keep up with any relic hunting, things like that, you know that's an old style something. Was attached to something, but the old link. Been nice to have the rest of it. Pretty neat. From right there. Oops. Morning, Preston.
Morning.
Come over this way. So the well's right up here. We're back out on a property we were on probably a year ago or so, and a friend of ours owns this property, and when he first bought it, he brought us out. I can't get over how much work he's gotten done. If I can go back and find some of the clips of what this looked like when we first came out and tried to detect here. I mean, this place was carpeted with trash. Guy who had lived up here had been basically a hermit until he died. There's a very old property, probably a hermit's family that lived on it before him. There's the old tree with a car stuck in it. Tree just grew around it. And the well's right over here. Take a look down there. There's some water down there. Probably can't see it on camera. But I cannot get over how much work he's done. We're gonna meet him here, and then he's gonna bring us to another part of the property that he wants us to check out. He's leaning towards it could be some Native American history there, which I'm no expert on, but we also thought we'd bring our detectors and check it out. So we'll be back with you shortly when he gets here and we find something cool. We'll let you know. Thought this was kind of neat. This tree burnout broke off. It got caught on another tree coming down. It's crazy looking. Looks like he's got a Coke bottle collection going out here. Yeah, there were 2 or 3 structures out here last time I was here. And he's gotten them all torn down. Anyway, he's up on his way up here in the side-by-side, so we're about to head down to the spot. Get a little high, come buddy. He's a lot softer than mine. Can. That could be good. We can see how old it is. Little beer can. Yeah, that was after that thing. Somebody brought that up here. Hey folks, so we had a slight change of plans there. We went out and checked those areas. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. It's whipping around down here. We're back down at the main home site where we were at the start of this video. So I went with the property owner up into the up on the mountain and had a look around at what he believed was some Indian site, and I gotta say I won't show any video. One, because he's in a lot of it and I don't want to give away who he is and respect his privacy, and there's a good chance what he was showing me probably was, just based on what he was telling me. A lot of mounds of rocks about 3-4 feet wide, 6 feet or so long, and just in case that's some type of burial or something, we're not going to dig there. We just went to look at that. He also showed us a couple home sites. I can show some video of that. One, there was a chimney. It's not going to be early or mid 1800s or anything. It's definitely going to be a 1900s home site. The first one we went to, the second spot he took us to, we actually couldn't find. He had a location where there was a kind of a hole in the ground and 3 rocks, and just kind of, he thought it looked like somebody might have been marking something. So he wanted us to check that, but unfortunately where we were, it's a very wooded area with all the leaves on the ground, we couldn't find it. So we came back down to the old home site that we know of, we detected here before. There was definitely people here in the mid 1800s all the way through the early 1900s, even 1940s. And this area has pretty much been vacant except for one hermit that lived up here for quite some time until he died of old age. And that's the property up here, part of it that my friend bought, hundreds of acres. So a lot of old wagon trails and stuff came through here. So we're going to detect around a little bit, see if we can find anything, and we'll be back with you if we do. Old can. The finds have been few. A lot of old junk. This isn't old, but I've never found a compass before. So if I get lost out here, at least I can find my way out. I've never found a compass. Interesting. It rang up in the 70s. '70, 73. Interesting. Keep going, see if I can find something older that's at least has some level of interest. There's been so much junk, I haven't been filming digging anything, but I think I got something interesting. And I think I found one before, very similar to this. Type of religious pendant or something. It's like maybe to clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at it when I clean it up. That's interesting. Hey Preston.
Hi.
It's not very often I get to skunk you, so here's the first thing I found. In case we get lost, we can find our way out. Second one's better. I got your clean fingers. Found something similar. The 1800s home site, which I'm sure these are out here. Clean the front off if you can. Is it Mary or Jesus or?
It's like Jesus.
Well, that's pretty cool. When you think about it, the people that would have settled out here probably had not much of anything, right? So So something like that probably would have been pretty important to them. That's kind of neat, huh? They might have missed that when they lost it. But we found it. We'll display it again. And a compass in case you get lost. You need to find your way out. We live southwest of here. Anyway, we're not going to go much longer. There's a lot to explore out here, and I'm sure we're going to be back out here again trying to narrow down some of these home sites. We'll be back with you.